What's up, YouTube? SalvoG here, and welcome back to another reaction video. I hope you guys are having a great day. So, make fun of me all you want. I am ready for it. But today, we are listening to the Rolling Stones for the very first time. I know. I'm here for it. Bring it on. It's weird. I know. Or maybe it's not weird. However your perspective is, I'm not really sure. I'm not here to speak on that. I can just say that I am excited to listen to the song Gimme Shelter. This one was talked about quite a bit in one of my live streams over the weekend because there was an ongoing joke in the chat that I hadn't heard the Rolling Stones yet. And it went on, and this was the song that kept popping up most frequently. Gimme Shelter. So we're going to check it out. But first, let's get to know this band just a little bit before we get into the song, and we will shortly. The Rolling Stones have been active since 1962. They formed in London. It's a pretty common theme of bands forming from England around this time that have been really popular. Active for 6 decades, they're one of the most popular and enduring bands of the rock era. In the early 1960s, the Rolling Stones pioneered the grifty, rhythmically driven sound that came to define hard rock. Their first stable lineup consisted of vocalist Mick Jagger, multi-instrumentalist Brian Jones, guitarist Keith Richards, bassist Bill Wyman, and drummer Charlie Watts. And I also noticed how many albums they had when I was on stream looking at their discography. It is insane. Kind of reminds me of Rush. Heart also has a really big discography. So there's that. And this song is from 1969, hard rock blues rock, 4 minutes and 37 seconds. So the song covers topics of a few different things. And let's see. How did this song do? Well, it's gold in Italy, platinum in the United Kingdom. Normally there's a charts here, but I don't know if it charted. Maybe it didn't. I'll take a look at that afterwards, but let's get into the song now. I'm excited. Hope you guys are as well. Make sure you subscribe down below for more Rolling Stones. Perhaps leave a suggestion in the comments. That would be great as well. Let's listen. Before we get into that, hold on a second. Wow. So, what is that sound there in the background? Maracas, yes. And also what is this? Percussion instrument consisting of an open-ended hollow guard with okay. It was gonna say it was the intro kind of like was putting me in some sort of trance, and that was due to the maracas, and I think this Uriel sound. And for I'm gonna say like this sounds way ahead of 1969. And I've said the same thing about Led Zeppelin. This just sounds rather innovative. And I guess they do, it does say here that they paved the way for what, a lot of rock music would sound like. So that ultimately makes sense. But damn, hearing something like this from 1969, it's just kind of weird. But I guess that's just me. That's just the perspective from my side. So I'm going to keep listening. This is just kind of a trip, man. Love that repeating. Looks like their creative ability, or they weren't limited in what the content of the song, because there are some obviously topics in here that would be considered controversial. Now, not controversial, but a little bit on the edgier side if you were to hear it now. And it looks like maybe from this period, maybe it was a little bit more welcomed. Like, you wouldn't get as criticized or critiqued perhaps for speaking or writing more openly, and I think that's a good thing when it comes to forms of expression. You shouldn't feel like you are being limited or shut down, and I think a lot of artists nowadays probably do suffer from that. So I think it's really refreshing to see topics like this, even though they might make some people feel uncomfortable, that doesn't mean that they shouldn't be talked about. As far as the entire theme, I would have to listen again, obviously. Like that's not enough. But Towards the middle and latter half of the song, a lot of the instruments started opening up, I felt like, and I was hearing more, and it all was coming together and culminating for this entire package that they kind of we got towards the end of the song, and I was really enjoying it. The harmonica being the main benefactor of that for me. I'd like to hear more Mick Jagger. I've heard this name obviously a lot throughout my life, so I'm interested to hear more of Mick Jagger as well as the rest of the band. I did enjoy the song quite a bit. The maracas also very interesting. Piano, drums, bass, guitars, rhythm guitar. So I'm definitely excited to listen to more Rolling Stones. Whether or not this was the right song to start with, I'm not exactly sure. I just know that that's what a lot of the subscribers were saying in the live chat. So I'm open to listening to more for sure. So don't worry about that. I will be checking out more Rolling Stones. If you want to hear a song in particular, you can always comment down below. Everybody else, feel free to upvote your favorites. That way I can see what the majority would like. And we can go from there. So I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. More of a introduction, actually, to the band. So if you did, make sure you do subscribe to catch more content, and also drop a like in the video, guys. It helps out the channel. I appreciate all of you, and I'll catch you soon. Peace.